Hey guys, welcome to episode 0 of my Salford City FIFA 20 career mode. This is the first career mode series on my channel, and I'm hoping to get at least 3 career mode series done before the end of FIFA 20. I did go with Salford because of the poll. Salford was a very popular choice, and I'm very happy to do Salford as well. I'm very pleased to bring this team to the Premier League and beyond. So match difficulty, we will be going with world class. Half length 5 minutes sterling. We are going to disable international job offers. I'm not interested in all that shite. We are going to enable European competition, even though we won't be playing it in the first season, or could be still like the 5th season, 6th season, so we actually get to the Premier League. Stadium wise, I'm going to go with the Sanderson Park, and we are going to name it the Salford City Stadium. So let me just type this up. So Salford City Stadium. So today's episode we are just going to be running through the squad, my kind of plans for the future, my kind of transfer policy on who I want to kind of bring into the team, and what kind of type of players we'll be targeting this season and in future seasons. And I also will be kind of giving my kind of progress, like kind of what we're going to be aiming for every season, and like my targets for every season. So yeah, as you see, Salford City Stadium, 5 minutes, yeah, I guess grand, so we're going to advance. So I will kick off by kind of telling you my transfer policy. I will be only signing young players in this career mode until we get maybe to the Champions League, or we kind of sign those kind of 27-year-old players. But at the moment, until we do get to the kind of top of the Premier League, I will be only signing free agents, players who are kind of on pre-contracts, who are kind of around the 22 year old kind of range, and any like kind of loan players are only going to be between 18 and 22 or something around that. So yeah, I only want to develop players in this career mode. I don't want to be signing players who are only 30 and will only be with us for like 2 or 3 seasons. The people that I sign in this career mode are going to be long-term players. And also I do want to kind of pose a question to you. As you can see, you might have noticed here, career mode Arsenal. Would you like me to stream that career mode? Let me know in the comments below if you want me to stream that. I've been doing it myself, and I've gotten as far as season 2. I'm going to stop there for a while until I kind of kickstart this Salford City career mode, and I kind of have time to do the Arsenal career mode. But let me know below if you want me to stream that. It's only a bit of a chill one that I decided to do, and I'm really enjoying it. So let me know if you want to do that. So and Arsenal is my favourite team, if you don't know that already. But yeah, looking at the team, I have looked at the team before starting this episode, and let me just say there is a lot of old players, and most of the old players are the best players on the team. As you can see, Rooney is our best striker, and he's 31 years old. As you can see, Conway is our best left winger, kind of right winger, and he's 34, so he's not going to be with us for long. Same with Wiseman, but I am going to bring a Trelkeld here. So you can see, very old squad. As you see, 34, 23, 24, that's not too bad, but a very old team. As you can see, our best keeper is 31, and then our second best keeper is 33, so bit of a problem there, and it will have to be dealt with soon enough. But team wise, I am going to be slipping in the best kind of young players. He looks to be a very good player, 22, and he's 64 overall. Burgess will be replaced by Baldwin, 26, 67 overall. He will be in there for the moment until we find the proper placement. I am going to slip in Lloyd here, and I am going to bring Jervis up front. So yeah, I'm going to sort out this team, and I will get back to you in a second. So this is the team that I've decided to go with. In goals, it's Lederer, 31 years old. He will be replaced eventually. He is, can't find where he is from, but sounds foreign to me. Right back, Trelkeld, 25 years old, 62 overall. Hughes, centre back, 64, 22. He'll probably be staying there for the full season. Baldwin as well, 26, 67. Seems to be a very good player as well for League 2 level. Left back is Torre, 24, 62. Lloyd at left mid, 61. Towell 68 in the centre mid. Probably will replace him, but maybe not this season because he is our best overall in the team. Whitehead is the other centre mid. Walker at right mid. The reason why I went with Walker is because he's young, and Conway is 34, and he probably would do for the first season, but I kind of want to develop these players and see where we are at after a couple of months to see if they're good enough to stay in the team or we might have to replace them. And our two strikers up front is, whatever way you pronounce him, and Jervis. So he's 65, he seems to be decent enough, good pace on him, decent shooting for a League 2 level. Bench wise, these are the players I've gone with. I will slip Conway on the bench, and I will keep an eye on him. If he doesn't decline fast too early, I will probably slip him in for maybe Walker or Lloyd, depending on who is the better player, but I'm kind of leaning towards replacing Lloyd with Conway because he is older, where Walker has room for improvement. Rest of the bench is Maynard, Armstrong, Rooney, and then this is just my reserves. So what I can see overall, like what I can see so far, is that there is a lot of work to be done with this team, and you know, that will come in time, but we don't have the money to really revamp the whole squad just yet. We'll have to just do little bits here and there, but I say the pre-season will help us. Tactic wise, I am going to be going with pressure on heavy touch. It's been the tactic I've been using in the Arsenal career mode, and it seems to be working well for me. Width wise, I'm going to keep it pretty wide because no, I'll keep it there. Depth wise, I am going to keep it like that because I don't want them being too deep, because if they're too deep, we're just not going to be able to defend. But like, the defenders are going to be like halfway line, you know, that's going to be a lot of trouble, especially with the centre backs we have at the moment. They're not like, it's not like in the Premier League where we have the quality that we can track back, but we're going to play it safe for the moment. Width wise, I have gone with that. I don't want it to be too wide because then we create gaps in the middle of the field and also in the defence, and then people will find it easy to run through the middle of us. That is the width I'm going to keep. Offensive style, I want to be playing possession football. Width wise, I will keep it the same as that. Players in the box, I want plenty of players in the back, but not too many, so that means we're not a bit low on bodies defensively. That is what kind of players in the box we're going to keep there. Corners wise, I want as many people in the box as possible, and I want to keep one there for cover just in case, you know, they clear and then there's someone else breaking. Free kicks wise, I'm going to keep it like that, and yeah, so they are our tactics. Roles wise, I'm going to keep the captain the same. Left short free kick, I'm not too sure who I'm going to put it for this, but Towell seems to be the best. He seems to have the best free kick accuracy. Torre, it doesn't seem to be good either. We'll put Towell on. I want to find out what weak foot Towell is. I've just gone out of it all. Okay, let me find out what weak foot Towell is, and then we'll see if we can possibly put him on the second free kick. And as you can see, 4-star weak foot. That is definitely good enough to put on the right short free kick. Long free kick, I'm going to put someone with a lot of power, and I am going to put Towell again. Seems to be our best player balance wise. He seems to be very balanced with the stats he has for free kicks and penalties. Penalties is going to be Towell again. Left corner, guess what? Towell. And oh no, maybe there could be someone better curve. Yep, as you can see, Whitehead has better curve, and anyone else with decent curve? No, it's Towell and Whitehead. So you can see Towell has taken up all the set pieces, but that's grand. At least we have someone who is reliable for the set pieces, but I won't be scoring much from set piece. Instruction wise, I don't really play around with this too much, and that's why I'm going to leave there. I am going to change the defensive game plan here, so that means it's what I want, and when I want to change it, it's not going to go to a different formation. We are going to go with 4-4-2. We're going to stay with 4-4-2. Wherever the fuck that is. Excuse my language. 4-4-2, there we are. Tactic wise, pressure on heavy touch. See, we want to drop back defensively, so that means we are able to deal with the attacks and kind of hold our lead better. Offensive style, I am going to go with possession again. Possession is the best type for me, I think, because that's what I'm going to be kind of implementing into every career mode I do, is possession football. Attack, then ultra defensive, we're just going to go with the exact same. Defensive, we're going to go with drop back, and we are going to go with possession. And attacking wise, we are going to go with 4-4-3. Okay, where the hell is 4-4-3 here? 4-4-3 attack. And we're going to put Jervis out on the left here. Or can he play cam? No, he can't. Can Walker play cam? Nope. We're just going to leave it the way it is here, I think. Yeah, so Jervis is going to play on the left. Tactic wise, we want constant pressure because we're going to be on attack. And then we're going to go fast build up. That should be perfect. At ultra attacking, we're going to go with the same. We're going to go constant pressure, and we are going to go fast build up. So that should be perfect. And formation wise, we are going to go with 4-4-3 attack. Oh, actually no, I know what formation would be better for this attack. I'm going to go with 4-2-4. So that means we play 2 strikers up front, 2 in the midfield, and that should be perfect then, I think. Yeah, that should be perfect. So there we are. And we are also going to change attacking 2-4-2-4 as well. And that should be perfect. So that's our formation kind of tactics for the moment. We will see how this will work out in the first couple of episodes, kind of like looking at what to change. Is it working? Is it not working? Whatever. So we'll figure it out as the episode progress. But we are going to have no gameplay in this episode, unfortunately, as I'm just trying to get used to the squad. And I kind of want to break it into episode 1. We'll get straight into transfer business. We get straight into the games. But I will probably sim the pre-season tournament because I'm not really interested in playing that, and it's just a bit of extra money. Training wise, we don't have anyone to train, so that might be a bit of a problem. As I said, my transfer policy for the moment up until we get to the Premier League is free agents, loans, not many permanents unless they're at a cheap, and maybe they're at like a kind of pre-contract deal. Other than that, I'll be loaning young players, 2-year deals probably, so we can keep them for 2 years. So if we get one now, we can keep them till the end of League 1, and then we'll have more money, and then we can kind of buy them if we want them back, or we can just keep loaning them out for another 2 years until we get to the Premier League, and we have the right budget. But yeah, and transfer, like kind of targets, my kind of targets up until we get like what we want to reach, like up until we win the Champions League, that's my main goal, is game promotion here, game promotion League 1, game promotion Championship. Premier League, I want to do them all within the first season that we're in those leagues. Premier League wise, I'm looking at the first season to kind of rebuild, kind of get used to it, kind of get used to our surroundings. We'll kind of finish mid-table, and then the second season of the Premier League will go towards Europa League, and then we'll strengthen more. We'll go towards the Premier League or Champions League even. Then when we qualify for the Champions League, we'll build there and we'll try and win the Premier League and Champions League. So 1 season League 2 hopefully, 1 season League 1 hopefully, 1 season the Championship hopefully. So that's 3 seasons. 4 seasons, so it'll be 4 seasons, 5 seasons, 6 seasons, probably 7 seasons, 8 seasons. So it's going to be a long project, and I say I'll be finished this series, I don't know, it's hard to tell, a couple months, April earliest maybe, I don't know, because when I get back to college I won't be able to record as frequently, and I'll be recording a lot on the weekend, and I'll be editing in college. So yeah, so I'm not too sure what the story is when I get to college, and kind of looking at the kind of upload and how many games I get per episode. But yeah, they're my targets up until the Premier League. Actually, no, 4-2-4. We don't want 4-2-4. That was my fault, I think. We're gonna put back to 4-4-2 flat. But yeah, oh yeah, shit. Ultra attacking. We're on 4-2-4. I'm really sorry for cursing, lads. Just force habit. Okay, so we are gonna look at the squad hub now and see if there's any like kind of good players being loaned out, and we might be able to bring them back. So what I can see from this is we don't have any players out on loan. We do actually. Caffrey, 29 years old. I think we can leave him out on loan. Transfer budget, actually, I need to look at that. That might be worth my time. Transfer budget is 2.7 million. Now that isn't actually too bad. I say when we finish the pre-season tournament, we'll have around 3.5 million maybe. I am going to adjust this to 50-50 because I'm not going to be signing many permanent players, like what I mean by like fee wise. I'll be signing most free players. Inbox, okay, so they are our European International Cup opponents. Okay, let's look at our kind of objectives. They want us to reach the round of 32 stage. So that is, if my kind of knowledge is correct, that is the round 4, I think. Yeah, I think so. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's round 5. No, I think it's round 4. So that is not too bad. Within 2 seasons in League 2, gain automatic promotion. So don't worry, I'll get that within a season. Sign 1 player in your youth academy assigned to midfielder position. Actually, I will be putting most of my focus for the first 2 seasons on youth academy because I want to try and develop a really good player. Brand exposure, 85% attendance, that's not too bad. Continental, we don't have anything. Excuse me. Domestic, fight for promotion, and as we just said there, so they are not too bad objectives now. My main priority is youth development and that domestic success. So they said fight for promotion in the first season, so that's not too bad, and that's what I'll be trying to do.